What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Mountain Dew Red. Mountain Dew Red is an extremely rare soda. So much so that there's very little that's known about it. And nobody on YouTube has really talked about it, other than the old 80s commercial where there's a television commercial that is shown. There was also this kid that went through the entire complete history of Mountain Dew and covered every single last one of the flavors. And I think that video hit like 250 or 300,000 views or something like that. But other than that, there's really nobody that has sat down to do a complete review on Mountain Dew Red. So today, I'm going to do that just for you guys. Because Mountain Dew Red is so incredibly rare, what I did is I took the picture of both the regular and the diet container, and I traced them as best as I possibly could. And then I filled in the pictures with the coloring to make the can look as realistic as possible. So here's the pictures that I traced. The one on the top is the original 16-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew Red. The one at the bottom is the diet version of Mountain Dew Red. Now, as you can see on the picture that's on the very bottom, I didn't do near as good of a job as the one on the top. And that's because it didn't show the can, the diet can, on a full vision angle to where I could measure it out properly. So if I were to get the dimensions perfectly on that diet can, I would have had to do a lot of math and spend a lot of time. But as far as the graphics go and the color, that's pretty close to accurate. And you might notice the stripes on the diet Mountain Dew Red, that there's black ink that I put down first. On the real can, it's just straight red stripes. There is no black. But that's what I did because it would have been really, really hard to make those tiny striped lines with the thick, fat marker that I had. So here we go. Before I get into the complete stash of all the history that I have of this Mountain Dew Red soda, I'm going to feed you guys from my own words of what I know about this. So, Mountain Dew Red, it was first released in 1988. It was bottled by the Buffalo Rock Company, which was held in Birmingham, Alabama. Both the regular and the diet version of this soda was so short-lived that it was discontinued in the very same year. So because of the short time that it was around, there's very little that is known about this. And because of that, it's very rare and very valuable. In fact, the only trace of a single 16-ounce bottle that even exists to this day that's still full, sealed, and unopened, the guy is asking $5,500 on eBay for it. And I got to talking with him, and he shared a lot of very sacred information with me of his. He actually has two other empty bottles. One is a 16-ounce, the other is an 8-ounce, and then he still has two empty 12-ounce cans, aside from the full sealed and unopened 16-ounce bottle that he has listed for $5,500. Now, if you can find even a 12-ounce empty can, and it's in pretty good shape, like very good shape, maybe not mint, but very good, that could go for $2,000. And this guy that I know, his name is Toby, I believe. I could be wrong there, but he did sell one of his 12-ounce cans for $2,000. And I personally, other than that guy, have seen only one 12-ounce can show up on eBay. This guy found it in Iowa at a yard sale. It was an old truck driver that owned this Mountain Dew Red 12-ounce can, and he had it marked for only 25 cents. So he bought it, and then very luckily, this guy didn't even know what he bought, but very luckily he did some research and found out that it was an incredibly valuable can. He put it up for auction on eBay, and the starting bid, if I remember correctly, was $455. Now, by the end of it, that can ended up selling for $1,598, almost $1,600, and I watched the entire thing go down when it was down to the very last minute. So needless to say, if you can find a very good conditioned, even a 12-ounce empty can of Mountain Dew Red, that thing is worth a small fortune. $2,000 for one of those, and you could sell a pretty beat up 12-ounce can that has a lot of dents in it for like $500 even. So to put it to you in perspective, a Mountain Dew Red container, whether it's full or empty, or it's a bottle or a can, it doesn't matter. It's very valuable. And to put it into perspective for you very accurately, it makes a full, sealed, and unopened cherry cola slice look like a walk in the park. So with that said, I have shared this with you guys in my own words as best I possibly can. Now, I'm going to read the ultimate source of information of this Mountain Dew Red to you guys. The ultimate Christmas gift for your Mountain Dew collector, extremely rare and extremely hard to find. Rare 1988 Mountain Dew Red, full 16-ounce soda bottle with a foam label, bottled by the Buffalo Rock Company in Birmingham, Alabama. Released only in 1988, Mountain Dew Red saw a test relapse in regions of Alabama. During its one-year run, a zero-calorie variant of it was also released, Diet Mountain Dew Red. Both were discontinued that same year. Mountain Dew Red was the first flavor variant on the Mountain Dew line in the United States. Did you guys hear that? The very first flavor variant on the Mountain Dew line in the United States. So make no mistakes, this is the very first variant of Mountain Dew that was released. So something other than just Mountain Dew straight. And mind you guys, do not get confused. This is absolutely not Mountain Dew Code Red. This is Mountain Dew Red. Moving forward, its tagline was fruit-flavored Mountain Dew. Because Red was around for such a short time, very little was known about it. It was described on the can as being fruit-flavored and was, as its name suggests, red in color for the liquid. Mountain Dew Red is referenced in a book called Be More Chill, which was a teen novel written by American author Ned Vision and published on June 1st of 2004. It's about an unpopular high school student named Jeremy Heere, spelled Heere. I don't know if that's here or Heere, who is considered a loser by his peers. Deeply unsatisfied with his poor reputation, Jeremy obtains a SQUIP, which stands for an acronym for Super Quantum Unit Intel Processor, which is a supercomputer in the form of a pill that travels to his brain upon ingestion, which radically transforms Jeremy's behavior and social status by giving him advice on how to be cool. The SQUIP is activated by Mountain Dew and can only be deactivated by Mountain Dew Red. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the complete history of the extremely ultra rare Mountain Dew Red. And as I just read to you, that was a fictional book that had a very cool story in what the power of Mountain Dew Red did for that guy. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Maximus the Fourth here, signing out.